Vici,
So
we saw this
It's cleaver time!
a little bit below YBB. During that series, the team which played Senko were the team in charge, and the team won pretty much every series. I'm just going to play the team which plays Senko. They're as terrifying as well. So I'll go Vici for this one. Let's find out what casters think. Game number 2, it is Jiang An.
Well, thank you, Madden. I just want to let you know that Fluke in between that game one in the group chat, and everyone Vici down, and he already is jumping ship, even when they're already in a game. So, I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like he should be sticking strong with his boys, but I don't blame him because Denog, in the previous series, you gave a Denog
30 seconds to
prediction, and I'm going to do that in this game for YBB. I think YBB have this one in the bag. You're in similar agreements.
Now hold on. It's not just an approved prediction, it needs to be guaranteed. That's really putting everything on the line.
Guaranteed areas approved prediction here that YBB will take this.
Okay. I think they've got the edge as well. I mean, the Nugget don't respond really well to the Brew, but it's the Mars. They've got a good quick catch. They don't have that instant counter to the Tree Protect like they do with the they did with the Brewmaster anymore. And until they get like Lotus Orbs, Sven, yeah, you can deal some AoE cleave damage, but it's the Naga Siren illusions are gonna have a decent amount of armor. So yeah, I'm feeling stronger for YBB's matchup. Well, you've even got Seni going into the Ember Spirit in the mid lane, so I wonder if Setsu's gonna go down a different sort of route. Maybe he gets a bit more into the flame for the laning stage as opposed to the just because of what you're able to do with things like Pole Walk against the light.
And we all know 7-8 is wanting some revenge from the previous game. Setsu had his number through and through, without a doubt. That was all Setsu's game, so we'll see what 7-8 can look to do. I mean, he is incredibly comfortable on the Mars. He absolutely loves playing this hero mid, but we'll see if it's going to be a little bit better this time against the Ember matchup.
Once again, though, FY. When FY things looking to try and cut off the wave, will EZQ be able to connect it fast enough? Might get the range deep. That doesn't seem like it. Oh, yes, or maybe. Coming range creep. There we go. At least they've been able to salvage the range creep on this top side, although bottom. He'll come out early for Jiang An. Get back to safety, pop the salve, and well, he's gonna do a decent job trading against this silencer, right? Silencer, greatest I'm gonna be able to start with, although he doesn't have the Blightstone on Jiang An, so not gonna get the as good of a time trading as what he normally would.
Yeah, I wonder what the spams play off in this bottom lane, because we've seen a lot of the Dooms lately go into this imprint. I think a lot of it's honestly going to come down to the neutralizer after the neutral is able to pick up, and you've already done a good job of being able to block that hard camp. That's still honestly vital that Jiang An blocks the camp.
I'm sure I'll see it this time around, and I think that was what he had coming on his career. It's coming right now outside of the base. You're just thinking that he might have wanted some regen. So I've been able to satisfy this lane. I think there's no like broken mana burn creep anymore, but the damage is still be broken when you get able to land that combo.
Alright, well this time it's going to be YBB that strike first in set.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
So yeah, a nice little morale as well, considering the sort of previous game. It was like 9-0 in one stage. Maybe a little bit more, so I mean, individual players coming out as well. Mid lane 70, we just saw his attack from Setsu has got a level advantage as well, so we're going to look to try and use to get a little bit of extra damage onto Setsu with this next wave.
Doesn't need to just yet. I mean, that's going to start coming at the level mark. He's able to get into that before the experience that Ember's going to be super vulnerable. It's just going to be a matter of time for the Slider Fist cooldown around so that you can guarantee that spear stun combination. I actually started to build up some stacks inside of the ancient camp area, though, realizing that it's got a Sven that can look to move forward and look to pick that one up. Sets as well. It's going to be very important for him to get to that early maelstrom, make sure that he deal with Naga illusion.
Denied.
What if they're going to look at Yank here down bottom for the ball? Scott this on for the moment. Be able to get too aggressive, stance it potentially out of position. Erika to farm.
Yep, you've got one as well happening. We're able to de-ward on that bottom side of the map, so even. So nicely done by both squads doing what they need to. This is a game as we're seeing to the looking stage. Is there the Harpy?
You actually got to kill that on Vici. You cannot let YBB get this up with the Arcanes coming out door.
Doesn't the Devour though for 35 seconds, so at time able to do it. They'll clear this first. Start getting some damage in on Erika, but he's going to be able to back away in time.
It's got 3 mangoes as well, Eric, with the stick, so plenty of Stormhammer can be used defensively to help reposition, and holding a skill point as well for himself at the moment. So they're going to put him in the cleave just yet to level up the Stormhammer one more for the extra nuke.
So well, dude. Can't say it enough. He's got like a 150 worth lead. He's been able to very slight level disadvantage. I think he got like 3 denies in the previous wave in this mid lane. He's just doing a fantastic job against on one of 70's most comfortable heroes.
Yes.
Did go down that route that we think, right? Flame constantly keeping impression away. Because all he's really worried about is hitting up onto that level 6 before 70 does. I don't think he feels like he can get a kill onto 70, but it's just preventing himself from getting solo killed, which is a very distinct possibility if the mod was to get that arena before it has the fire remnant.
Maybe even one of the benefits of the Flame Guard being mapped out. A lot of the damage is going to be magical if 70 does get a ring first, and if Setsu has that Flame Guard already popped, so nice against the melee here, but potentially maybe some of the solo potential that 70 will have a short lead.
I'm sure Setsu's looking at the pool on 70 as well, and you should see that as soon as he hits level 6, straight back to base, get the refill happening. Maybe now you actually do look to go for a kill. Does FY look to make a bit of a rotation towards that mid lane, although DZQ is going to scout out exactly what he's doing. Just hit on level 3 on FY. Oh, and there's a headshot as well.
Setsu almost solo with the slide, unfortunately not going to be able to, but nonetheless, the easy chase down to still reward it.
Looked here, I mean, he didn't need to use all that much on Setsu, but looks like FY is going to be content enough to be able to get back to his own side of the map. You can buy up the Tranquils at any time as well, just to make it a little easier for you to be able to ban from afar. Get that courier to be a nice little ban, but back to the bot side. We've got Yang still having the greatest trading against Chanming Wick. Again, he's just going to look to pull that one right in front of Tier 1 tower. Still not yet stage a comfortable matchup for the Doom. Although he's itemized how he needs to. You know, a lot of the damage that's going to be coming out is physical at the stage. So it makes sense to get into a ramp for a hero like Doom that has such a slow attack animation. Look what he was able to steal. His arcane boots, he's got the chain lightning as well.
On the river, and ZQ is looking to try and disrupt the stack from FY, but already taken too much damage, so Setsu sees the opportunity to get a free. He might be able to do that. So with that huge Setsu wastes 2 remnants, exploited the mana, Memo 70 is getting a complete free wave.
Very, very nicely done. No one wants to clap, that's for sure. They just be able to get away and stand in that mid lane. 70 just looking to coming up to him. Yeah, okay, so he just be playing a lot active around the map. He's sacrificing things that will enable him to farm more, or something that's going to enable him to join a few more of these team fights. Maybe expecting him to move down towards this bottom side, perhaps against a hero like Sven, that he's not like a Morphling or a Juggernaut or a Lysol that's going to be able to get out of that arena, and you can capitalize on that with the Doom, perhaps has some extra damage potential. And again, though, he's set to.
And also New just doing the little things right. Macros of the Spiderlings just blocking up some of the camps inside the jungle, so Blue's not going to have too much available for him. So they're just happy to give it over to the Brood Mother. So even though you have this good lane matchup in regard to the Naga versus the Brood, you after this one is going to be very close to the net worth.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I don't know if they're happy to give up that tower, but they're going to have to, right? Like if 70's not going to move up towards the side, then he actually got scouted up by an observer down bot as well. You've got a double
Dire's
deck gembas.
structures are fortified.
It's 2 points light fist right now, so it's not most impactful.
It's going to turn around from beyond with the first Doom of the game. It's an ambitious Doom as not can help. There's a big ult spended and Eric's like, just bomb.
Dire's top tower
I mean,
is
the
under
drop
attack.
just a combo being shot. That's actually enough, okay.
Now I see it's actually impractical.
Young even gives a tip over to Erika as well. So in the end, they get some value out of that first Doom of the game.
CQ's cosmetics as well. He's the EI7 living a cosmetic for him, so it looks a little bit different.
Dire's middle tower is
That's
under
my
attack.
see.
Yeah, no, the numbers. So, sure. Okay. Erika's going to
Near the end of this.
Stormhammer. We'll still go down. Like they need the speed.
That's the way to do it.
That is a huge farm pattern. Early points and to close the distance.
Dire's
Most of the
top
time
tower
you push
is
it up
under
a little,
attack.
you think I just need to default back to pure farming. That's Mutant himself being able to realize how important it's going to be to then farm even further. But yeah, just that single point snare can enable so many kills to happen around the map.
And we're going to need some more early involvement out of loot in a game like this because he's in a lot of trouble. Good skill move. You know he doesn't apologize, so there's no threat of the salt to getting out of his loot. He's trying to find a place to farm, and now Vici, they smell an opportunity to get more of the map as Newsy into the mid lane to help the T1 each.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Connect
under
to
attack.
new.
Dire's
He's
middle
gonna have a
tower
free
is
fight
under
to
attack.
kind of bring him down. The turnaround won't be there with the spear still on cooldown.
It'll be enough though to be able to take the tablet on you, and well, that living armor is not going to do all that much on his Broodmother, despite
Radiant's
getting
bottom
into
tower
2
is
direct
under
counters.
attack.
Been pretty much opposed, sitting second on net worth right now.
And importantly, with tower
Radiant's
going down as
bottom
well,
tower
it
has
makes
fallen.
it much easier for Vici and to be able to protect their triangle. Like now, YBB are going to have a little bit more of a difficult time to group around an objective and look to smoke because again, that is a gigantic objective for this Fed. That is more than 5 sacks. That might be 6 sacks at the Ancients and hard cam. What, 4K? It's gonna skyrocket up. See. Dude. An FI is gonna get a upload as well.
Or give that.
What a bounty!
Going into the Yule Scepter, it looks like on FY. I don't know, I guess to why? I guess just to be able to get rid of the instant. To be able to get out of the overgrowth and dive back to safety, I suppose, not needing to just pop the supernova super defensively. I think maybe a Lotus Orb might have been the one instead, but maybe he feels like he's not going to get enough harm for that.
Just enjoying watching Erika take some stacks. Erika,
All wrapped up.
Erika cleared 1,400 gold. Not anymore with it. Stop looking around at some farming. Jiang was able to kill on digging, but
Radiant's middle tower is
forced to
under attack.
sacrifice his own life off the back of that, so he was able to kill his new ability.
Able to yoink that one through. I mean, they're so close to being able to make a few of these killer teams, though, on YBB. I mean, they're going up against a Silencer and Ember Spirit, so that Manta style that Naga's working on is going to be incredibly impactful. You've got the Mars almost finishing up into his Blink, so him plus Hoodwink probably just be a role to get a bunch of kills. Look at the positioning, though. You talked about the micro you before. Sees where exactly the TPs are coming in, and you don't TP to an outpost unless it's for the purpose of finding something like a kill. So seems like that smoke is going to be a little bit. They might still look to go for it, but it's going to be somewhat scouted out. And so I want to see FY positioning, whether he's just going to continue to stand in front of Erika here. Like that is the case. So just little things like that. Team play that often goes unnoticed through a simple micro of a spiderling and the positioning of a phoenix to be able to block out some smokes is why Vici game game one in the fashion that they did, why some of these players are so legendary named that they're not seeing.
This might be more of a beacon of something going on with on being mid lane. Oh, there's a team fight up there. We go, oh no, he's going to miss some spirit. Even Yang trying to come in with the global silence. So, couple ultimates expended, but importantly, that's the blink reveal that goes awry for YBB.
So essentially what you know is you've got 70 seconds to make something happen. You might not want to. You might want to save global silence as well. But I don't think YBB are too unhappy about that, just because, yes, you miss out a big kill, but you have the global for it. They're probably not going to make any kind of great moves against you, and that means that Doom is able to score. It means Naga's able to farm some more. It looks like they can try for a smoke from the back of Setsu, but they get a kill here.
He's going to get a decent pushback from hold down the Setsu, even try to clear up the sharpshooter to get some distance. Members down at the bottom is Tiffany. But he's taking all the damage steps to the Sunray. Beyond finally going to find a Doom target onto New, but there's no way they can capitalize with the ult. So once again, YBB, it's a 1-1. A lot of rotations are forced down the bottom lane. Erika in trouble, but so nobody's sleeping down. Did they try Erika to the right side? He'll make a way.
Just went out of range there. He got a little lucky. If he had passed back a little bit sooner, he would have pulled out. That team Sven would have been on the top side of the map. Instead, he gets back. He could probably make it in time to the edge to be able to make it.
Another hit from Spinny, probably going to cost him the kill. There's no FY, or he sends the opportunity to drop the supernova straight on the dome of YBB. Jiang will be able to duck onto the tree line, but this is a big issue with your Mars position too. If you are unable to get out of your first blink usages, your net worth can really plummet fast.
Even just his choice to go Solver plus the bottle, right? Not a lot of damage. You need to give, of course, some of your farm over to the Nutka as a farm, right? She's using it really well.
Just a work game gear from Vici. Play their distance. Jiang will make it a little bit more difficult. So they have the spiders as new. You can just chase down DZQ. Look at the chances of the Red S. Spinny's going to be able to cancel that straight away. Still all engagement, 2 fights at breaking. Simultaneously, Setsu and FY in combination together. Going up the with another side should be able to get the kill, but they are so deep. Finally, they're going to be able to penalize them for that. Setsu goes down. You will join them in the afterlife as well. So finally, something is able to pay off huge for YBB.
Yeah, maybe a little too deep. I'm not sure tier 4s are the most. Just a tiny bit, you know. And, well, Yang's going to be able to limp himself away back with the face, but lose that just one about all of that. He gets a lot of that assist called just because of the illusions able to help out. Now he's got the Manta style, so you're not as scared going up against the
Radiant's middle tower
Searing Chains, up against the Global Silence. You've also got a shot in the Doom, you've got Link Dagger on the mark. Like, this is the time for them to make an aggressive move on YB. They've got 3 hero smoke to be able to do it. It seems like you want to try and address the top side before then, though, and hope if you're a YBB fan that to maybe just address these lanes, get it pushed out a little bit, and then fully with that move forward. Level 2 on the Doom, you can do. Although you've seen a few people just leave Doom at level 1. A huge damage increase, and I feel like the Curtain Blade quite effective tool against Sven and the other things as well.
There's a court under the river 7-8. Once again, FY is just getting so much damage out of the middle of the team fight with Beyond's positioning though. It might not be enough. What's going on though? Good YBB, they're going to try and make a play. 7 again.
This time, sure.
And is the chop as we'll go down to the
Surely.
It looks like Red is short. All they have to do.
You think they're gonna deny?
And now maybe it means that Vici can take a team fight. Erika's considering about showing up. World Strength's gonna be activated on turn.
Radiant's
Rewards
turret has been
mid.
killed.
Done Ray that.
Radiant's bottom
The damage he
tower
drew
is under
might be
attack.
survived. So those bullets are lacking the damage is beyond. Points the wars to 2, but the global silence gonna prove to be an issue here for YBB along with the supernova 7E. Looks to walk, but recognizes he doesn't have the attack to bring it down. So he'll be forced to retreat away. And in the end, even though it was an incredible hoof from beyond, it just wasn't enough to turn the team
Radiant's
fight.
bottom tower is under attack.
What's going on with Setsu all that? And he only joined towards the very end of the team fight, but certainly not the same amount of damage that you would expect from him in these past few engagements. This time around, it was F1 and Mars doing the vast majority of work.
Like he's happy with the status of the game because this is a incredibly even ball game they've got.
Still going to go down to the round that YBB is okay with it. Obviously, I'm sure they would have expected to get more out of early blinks. They might get a kill on that fly unless you use the Yule set like that.
I've unfortunately still on court on his fly, so it's a chase down from them, but a kill nonetheless. I know you're saying that you feel like YBB probably more comfortable heading to the later stages, but you feel like what about kind of the mid game? Do you feel like one team maybe should have hit the timing and timing earlier, level timing earlier that should have been able to look to use the advantage?
Oh, for sure. I think YBB should be further ahead than they are now, but I'm struggling to find the time when Vici feels super confident with fighting, right? Like, I'm not sure if this fight is going to make the biggest difference, because we've got an Iron Siren that's going to be able to out-sustain almost everything. She's still got a heart for herself finished up at 12 minutes, plus the meta style, so it's beyond. He leaves Blink Dagger onto his own BKB, so he's very tanky. Same with Mars, right? Gold away from his BKB, so things aren't easy now, and they're just not going to be easier as time rolls on.
I must have them all.
Radiant are scanning.
See, like, perfect positioning. I think FY is the one who can turn this around.
I love that.
Like, he's maxed out Sunbread, he's 550 gold away from the Aghanim Shard. If he's able to land that, it's like a 2 supernova together. Then a second round, the Sunray onto 2 strength heroes plus an Iron Siren with all the illusions, taking a ton of magic damage. That could be the difference there, with Sven staying in the middle.
Yeah, I love you because we've seen more players being able to find. I too also believe that it could
Radiant's
be the
bottom
one to turn
tower
these
is
fights
under
around.
attack.
You don't the greatest way to address this, so that's almost at the second level, and they're actually just going to even give it a hit. Erika's ready to go. He's got BKB now delivered.
And Blink Dagger as well. He sent them both out at the exact same time, so they really want this to be a bit of a shock factor. They're able to take the fight straight afterwards. They like the BKBs. That's not data as well, and he can even look to reassemble his Echo Skipper as well if he gets time. But scouted.
Yeah, they're going to be too late for this. No one's showing contact. They'll probably have an idea now. Of course, now that it blows up, the fact that no one was pushing.
I think they might be doing it right.
Yeah, I thought it was going to take a couple seconds extra to die. They're going to look to fight though still on YBB. They're going to double damage rune on 70.
Especially with Erika down on the bottom side.
He's not there. Once again,
Attack.
Wasn't connect on F. I still a lot of damage onto the Phoenix with the double damage rune. They're going to try and lay down the supernova, but they got more than enough heroes to pop the egg. And it's the corner again. They'll use the BKB out of Erika. 7 this time, jumping in with the speed, holding things down into place, and to the north beyond is run into Setsu, intercepting the Emperor as he was trying to connect to the team. The shot, trying to provide it, but it's not enough. As Erika, the saving grace to keep Setsu alive.
Radiant's
So
middle
the
tower
buyback
has fallen.
out of Yang, maybe hoping the fight will break, but in the end, leave it 2-1. Only they
Radiant's
do
middle
keep
tower
Setsu
is under
alive.
attack.
Setsu alive, but they lose their tower, they expend fire back. YBB just get that little more farm. I mean, it's not that common that you see a 2k net worth balloon out before after an Aegis gone the other way, right? And now ZZQ's also got to be able to play around with. So that overgrowth is effective as well. You pop that BKB too early like Erika did, and then you're just held in place entirely. No one's close to a Lotus Orb right now.
It's going to be raiding MechaniX.
They kill maybe the Mara really quickly. They got 10 seconds until that BKB is available. So 70 chooses to play next to that tower.
I see him. Still uncontested. Standing tall on the back, BKB, they'll turn for 10. Over the loop. Can loop find an opportunity to pop the song. He's going to be able to do so, but Erika still has a crap situation out of the beat to pick the swords. It's enough. Loop ends up going down. Erika. Too much damage coming out from the God Strength.
Too much. I mean, that's the advantage that you have as a Sven versus a Narcastar, right? Just to clear the illusions, but in order to get your farm, you need to be there. So he is level 18. That fight even begins. He gets that 200% down from the God. Compare that to Narcastar, and your illusions do the majority of the farming. So he's still just that level 16, and I mean, this is how Dota comes down to a matter of seconds. Maybe if the BKB comes off a couple of seconds earlier, you can drop it slow, you're able to sustain yourself a little more in the fight. It's probably new though.
Why? Might go down. Oh. And made it very close though. And I like this. Okay. This is a really important item. It's going to take quite some time, but they're starting to work on this hex to break the down. Erika's ready with the blink.
Oh, very far forward to be as a boss.
Yeah. Well, we're giving TP, but it should be right. So this hex is a really big item, particularly against Ember. It's going to make it much easier for you to jump and get the heck before Erika can be it as well.
What sort of
So it's going to take some time, but I really like the route going down. Okay, die back for the silence. I'm going to try to get in range to the Greaves. They'll need to shoot on even more. Man, you is a flaw.
Just that little bit of tickle of a heal as well from FY, just to make sure he doesn't go down and give his life away through.
Dire's top tower is under
Luke,
attack.
who was able to push his bottom lane in the meantime. Had a tower there that he could play with for quite some time, but Erika looking to take that one away, and you would have to say this is far more important for the Vici, right? You've got the Aegis for the next 40 seconds, he's working into a silver edge for himself, and just wants to be able to take that out for potential Roshan number 2.
It seems like Erika right now is very happy with how much farm she's got, but you put the Nugget like one more item, even with the Spotify now completed?
Radiant's
I
bottom
would say
tower is
no,
under
like
attack.
I think you really need to start joining into a few of these fights, like you should
Great ball. Got the Raven Zeph. Why is actually sticking I've constantly made more beyond. It's an important target. On this friend, the Doom. It's just but each without the Aegis. You couldn't have asked for a better time the other YBB and me Luke. He's ran into the Phoenix, and now they're going to be eyeing 10 as well. No better to work with. It could be a BKB kicked out. They'll make sure that possibility isn't even available. It's YBB slammed for shot, and now they can look to walk high gun, and
bottom tower is under attack.
a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing his best to try and bring attention towards the top line, and they do not care about that at all. You really want to be buying back up and while you fall way too far behind the Narcastar, and then need to just see the fate of cracks. They pushed in a little bit with the Naga illusion, but shows how important it is with the timing of the initiation. Right, the first few that were attempted by Mars didn't work out too well for them that time around. Moving onto this and before the BKB, before the God Strength were able to be popped, and they timed it to the second with the Aegis coming down as well. Perfect connection coming through for YBB.
it's all set up off the back of the Vision. Though. Vision really wins games and award and able to see where the sun was pathing, to be able to read it as well. And it was already picking it out. Like they are well aware there's a award and continuing to pick it as well. But it's done its job. That was a gigantic team fight victory.
I'm gonna slowly look to take it out. Till the end, the one delay. No, does he save the buyback on FY? At least for the play amount towards the cheapest card. It's gonna be very important to get some of that regen away.
I didn't think it was maybe forced, but instead it's set to BKB. It says not on cooldown, so maybe it's good. I was. Thank you very much, Mr. DTP.
Well, luckily for Setsu though, he's got the Agate himself finished up, almost level 20 as well, so that'll give him a nice little boost in terms of the flight of his hero damage. He's been dealing it from afar for now. Not able to go onto the front lines and cause 5-band smoke coming. But yeah, level on the Naga Siren, who's EKB is her next time. Don't hate it.
Oh. But again, then I'll look at the ward. Into the trees. Is there baiting? What's going on right now?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The fighter would have seen that, and so they back off as a team. They're going to smoke themselves.
You guys jump beyond the high ground with Spock. Both sides kind of
Radiant are
at the moment from either team. And he's such a cute position. See if he's going to be able to find Ingo. He goes, clutch it, Bob. Up the high ground they go. Just a brute force play from Vici.
It's not so far back.
He's already killed off the woodwick and on Vici's out of it. That gem is snatched and grab mission. He'll get successful.
Again, Vision, right? Getting it just set up those the boards, instantly makes the jump with the assistance that I can accept to make sure that moves so much faster you can't respond to it. Some panic BKB usage as well. Out of the dude, now it's down to 7 seconds, and they're bringing themselves back into it. Ember Spirit is a much more significant factor in terms of solving and get into a negative shot as well. Those quick kills that you're able to get onto the hoodwink, there's more of your remnant charges. You can go in again and again.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
So who do we feel like both Erika and Setsu need to aim these sides? Because it's got a Silver's Edge now. Do they need to go the same top, or can they get good attention?
I think it's putting it as much as possible, right? Like you're wanting to make the most that you can out of your BKB. If you could fix the on you, correct. Sven got a team fight enabled for himself. You're going to use Song, great. Naga doesn't have defensive capabilities for himself anymore, so it's all about creating the chaos and forcing some early cooldown on the end.
Gem on Dio. Okay, well they still got this cliff forward. Too much of those should be cute.
Should see it. But did buy the shot as well. Just at the bottom lane a little bit to join the rest of the team. Roshan is up.
You not just take top those, get the tower out so you can't TP.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Tempting, especially, I mean, as well beyond his 40 gold away from having the shivers for himself.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Down super quickly by the Sven.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You said you're looking over the spot, so this is going to give YBB an opportunity to in territory. Push themselves over the triangle, and they might even consider back at the T2 tower as well. It's a lot of getting chunked by the creeps.
Radiant's
who's going to send the illusions next.
I mean, have to know something happening. No one's a direct top lane. People from afar.
Setsu goes in with the Renegade again. The global silence is time to be able to cover them. 70. Find an opportunity late on the combo, but it's not going to be enough as Erika looking to strike back. A song will be used defensively. What's the call? YBB. You want to retreat away? Or he might have you back in because Setsu's proud and he might be able to kill Spinny again. This time he's got no way to disengage. It's going to be up this easy for you to protect. But the rest of Radiant.
Radiant's middle
to their
tower
locations.
is under attack.
YBB. Be cautious and they will. Gotta look back up.
Mine is truly a blessed life.
You gotta wait for that then follow-up damage to come through there. We won't have Arena's blood to play with anymore, but even a big spear into sharpshooter is going to be a significant portion of damage to enable the Naga to get something out of these coming fights. Even going to the Roche first, realizing that that we need to be concerned with. Ember's completely feeling a little bit more anxious, not having a BK for the safety net, not running low on fire reference as well. So,
this down as well. Big opportunity now for YBB.
Right as it comes. Now.
It's going to be maybe to snag it, but Burns one, and then it's not going to. Like you said, yeah, it's not even close to be able to go for this attempt. So, Vici Gaming starting to make their way away from the area. We've got Ages on the hands of Blue, and I believe Beyond got the Aghanim shot as well.
We're calling it level death. Infernal Blade. Harken back to Dota.
Smokes to a pop and look at the gun. Can he actually want to turn the gold strength?
Nope.
Trying to take Beyond each of it simultaneously in the arena. Using some because it's trying to make but it hasn't been able to kill him off just yet. Finally, do something. But in fact, it wants to protect against the speed. Hold on, the Luminous Orbis will bounce back to Stormhammer. And now Luke can protect it.
Radiant's middle tower is under
The
attack.
retreat way, they're going to reset positioning. Happy with this initial start.
Be able to take out the team.
They want to fight
Radiant's
without
middle
as
tower
well.
has fallen.
I mean, it was the right initial movement coming through, but again, just a little trick perhaps on Erika with BKB. They were kind of forced to make the turnaround play happen just to try and salvage something, but it's just way too far ahead now. It's not like they're light buying the MKB, but
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
8,000 advantage for Blue. Over. Not an easy position for them to be in. 14,000 lead for YBB.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
But he'll need the best. What is he able to get that play? There's going to be
the jab as well if they kill him.
Out of the sharpshooter. Can he get anything off? But he goes off the snare. I will be okay.
You have to go back to safe, you lose the range, you lose your tier 3. But you're still in the game. I mean, you've got the MKB now finished on the Sven, so you catch that Naga Siren without the song available, she's got it. Without the Aegis, she's got it. 3 minutes. Then you might have a shot here. It's best to shove this way and lands out so good. This is like stuff. Yes, right. It brings me back to thinking about the old Naga raid and the illusions down the lane.
She's so far, she just got a blessing. So now you have another way to address the BKB Sven.
Really, of course. Right. The best spell in the game.
I actually had to take it. What are you talking about? Really? What? This is the thing.
It's so bad.
Can't wait to see Blue use the reel in. That's when he...
I grab some low ground, then I'll be like, alright. That's it.
Maybe one moment. Setsu got rude. They get me activated early on. So that's a big win in the books of YBB. All the lanes continuing to be shoved out. This is going to be a long couple of minutes for Vici.
Get anything in the meantime on YBB. I mean, you're getting close for a refresher. 70 if you really want to just give us 100 gold to be able to finish that one up. But tells me that might be the case. They might even be looking to get 4 neutral items as well because Vici can't leave their feet. Think about great one.
They get
They're already existed.
not next to
Radiant's middle
Luke.
barracks are under
DQ,
attack.
that's the one they need. Tech Luke.
Radiant's courier has been
One attempt. Going begging here for each. Getting a lot of star. Importantly, though, it's the BKB and God strength out of Erika.
Yeah, they'll keep an eye on that timing. Of course, still mindful of KB, of course, but having a pressure now on the Mars, not even needing to save the second before the span or to commit fully. You know, I love my refresher Mars. First one's for the BKB, second one's for the actual stun, and have a great time getting some success through with this one.
Many issues.
You like, God, make sure you save that for you.
Just make sure no. Look at that easy in. Silence is gone.
Radiant's top tower
Death
is under
5000,
attack.
literally, Saga Siren and all the illusions.
Back. The other side of the map.
Radiant's top tower is
Don't
falling.
have much choice.
Yeah, look like a T3 tower is going to be claimed buyback from Yang, not provide the many tendency agents will expire. What's the call from Vici? Do you look to get in a position where maybe you put this desperation smoke?
How though is the question that I keep going back to.
Yeah, I swear I just got an accident. How's it?
Yeah. He had like 7,000 gold, dude. Doesn't fight. The one thing that this man doesn't have.
Maybe a moonshot. Game like this.
You've even got a Witchbane as well that was actually given over to Lou, so I really like this. It means you can look to dispel the flame guard, you can get rid of the global on yourself. You need that mantle or the BKB, so you can be super greedy. Usages of
Radiant's
both.
top barracks are under attack.
Oh shit, we're getting a crazy item. What's that?
Radiant's top
I mean, you've
barracks
really
are
got
under
a scythe of ice on the brood.
My team coming to play now. And just beyond that stop. Science trying to cover Setsu, but it's not enough. 70. Hitting against the wall. The sharpshooter blows him up. But they haven't addressed Eric on the song.
Radiant's top barracks are under
Unable to
attack.
retreat more with what they've got. And the buyback out of Setsu. It's
That
to
vision.
try and penalize it. Back up. Goes supernova. Alright, look. This might be the one open. Burn him. Got it drop. Another on 70 as well. Setsu. They'll make them pay. They're a bit cautious. How far do they want to open up as a buyback even comes out from the Naga? Full retreat is called no. 70, that's a mixed arena. That was that shot to Yang. No! After Dota gets sent down to the low ground, there will be no way he can escape back to the safety of space.
I was having a look over 7 and I was thinking, where's the refresher card? Yeah, Nagasaren's been going off the time, popping it, but saves it until the very end. Not greenering the ground.
Radiant's top
Not
barracks
gonna
are
have it
under
for the next
attack.
little bit. 66 the BKB, but one more move like that onto Nagasaren and you actually burst her. You could certainly turn this one
Radiant's top
around.
barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle
Just
barracks.
going straight to Setsu, just refresh off. They might look to make, and they're gonna do just that. They've been trying to target them, so they haven't addressed the sun rate to make it like no. Once again, MB getting along
Radiant's
with the
middle
song.
tower is under attack.
That'll quit the first round of this fight. Vici will not look to try and make another one occur.
So the real question is like, how long can you address all these lanes? You're just one singular melee rack away from being mega creeps. Erika, I don't think there's any point of him taking buyback at this stage. He is that him having that it could be the big difference maker if he's able to clear out a bunch of the illusions, then clear it off to start with, really open up the fight for Broodmother to do something other than just be this green bowler and start the vice.
What do we make of this potential refresh as well from FY? Would you like to see him also buy out for this item?
For entertainment's sakes, yes. But well, don't know, man. I feel like you're just praying for the perfect spot to come through,
We'll see
right?
what happens right now. CZQ, great position for the protector. The blink away, so they are aware that Vici
Radiant's
are on
middle
the prowl
tower is
outside their
under attack.
base.
Not now their base, but needing to address this bottom side. It's going to be Setsu. Have the Fire Remnant to be able to get back to his team. Why? The put him up previously, but it's pretty important that the Sven can get into his own level 25 as well. All about that bonus damage.
YBB are on the hunt, they're going to fire Erika. Boost to the BKB, they get the one Sven. And now 7 is the jump on that, they're going to wait for the BKB to fire. A great run rate. Just must look like it's going to not keep him alive for the moment. Everyone's on top of Erika to bring him down once, but can they do it a second time? So used to who's going to be able to reposition. Look for a TPR. And unfortunately, they won't be there to stop it short of the rest of YBB. What a retreat from that refreshing wasted buyback expended. And a great call from the boys on fire.
Expectation.
Love the voice of the game out there, you know. We've seen a bit of the coincidence spam coming through blue, but certainly
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
very probable they're playing on this trick, but I'm not sure if we have the freedom to almost segmenting everything.
Top to 70. They've all hold down Erika for the moment. 70 finds an opportunity to run around with the refresher. So Erika is what happened.
Nice hit.
They get any right click, but maybe the stun ray will buy him some. Erika's trying to do the damage. Marco down is a health backing up. It's not. Isaac off the back of the remnants, able to secure the back. Looking for on to make the rescue play with the push. Holding men each into place. The awesome retreat at 70. He wants to catch out some of members. Vici gaming as the marks goes in. Walking up and flying beyond back into the middle. Whoa! The control on Setsu. Refresher activated. Setsu up in of the AKA, but down a mana. So it's going to be a trip back to base to the Empire. As fast as he can, but 70. Walrus into the river, it's not going to be enough. Yang An and Markin are up to distance. Vici Gaming, this is the fight you've been waiting for. 3 men down without a buyback beyond it. ZZQ. Themselves for the overgrowth and then ripped available for the orb. Need to find the target, sets you out of the cup. The fight, it might be enough. Definitely by suddenly will go the bomb. And then on the prowl. The target, the last remaining hope of the 5-man lineup of YBB. Looks like the hope will still stand strong.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to back up a little bit. You've lost both tier 4 towers. This playing a little bit clean up here. Somehow, well, now it's going down, but somehow Alirax still standing, preventing that from coming through. They're going to be most happy about is, yeah, he's looking to be contested.
Sunray as well. He does have egg.
He can't do this on his own.
He needs to get back to the global. His men are in a lot of damage very early. Used it to overbridge. We can pop back. He's got a pressure work. Maybe another pin, but this spin over just to cover the pin. The global sounds as well. I don't think they're gonna have the damage to put down Roshan and beyond. They don't see him. He's gonna walk in. Waiting for the opportunity to try and steal. Where's Erika? He's trying to try and steal the base. Setsu goes down. Smash somehow with a snap the ages. And that Erika's coming. So is Lou. So is the Naga. Now hopes to win this team fight is gone as soon as Lou shows up. And that's CZQ. Stops the team fight. Just showing in its tracks. Over the ages expired and soon. Life gone as well. No matter what, they can run space, delay for as long as possible. That's going to be 2 members down without a buyback on Vici Gaming, and their last set of barracks are at 130 health.
You feel feel bad, right? Like, Yang just had to do a body of work just to prevent the beast from going down all during that team fight. The Illusions are going to finish it off, give them mega creeps. They were so close to being able to bring that one back. I thought Vici had that last chance, but just that lack of Sven at that very last team fight, right? Setsu committing super heavily. He's 35 seconds left until he can buy back. And the mob until then.
Radiant's
They're going to put the target first. Early. Usually written up. 17 got another one. Well, over the Doom. Over towards Erika. It'll be an early use of the global sub, but look, he's making quick work of the game. They need to protect the second round of the Doom. There will be no hope as Vici is having a miraculous comeback. So we are going the distance and suddenly all these two teams battling up against each other.
Did speak of it for Erika at the very end there, but I mean,